Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. So Copeland and Stokeley opens up with Stokeley trying to spear him, and it fails. And then he tries again, and it fails. And the fans chanted, "Holy shit." And Cope fist bumps him and then punches him, which the fans booed, actually. They chant, "Fight forever." Copeland starts interviewing fans. Would you,
That wasn't good.
You think this guy's going to get hosed? And they said no. And
he asked a woman if, what did he ask that woman?
He said, "Does Stoke have a chance with you?" She goes, "Hell no."
Well, she first said, "Are you serious?" I mean, it was just so awkward. I mean, I'm sure he thought it was a good idea, and perhaps with another woman who was like really into it in a different way, it could have been. But I just thought it was like, man, this woman did not want to be there or did not want to be on camera being asked that question at all.
So Copeland spears him. Out comes FTR. Story obviously is they can't get involved or the deal is broken. So Cope spears Stokeley again. He asks if FTR is going to leave this guy to die. He asks the fans if they should pin him, and they yell no. So Cope goes for a pile driver. Dax and Cash hit the ring to make the save, so the deal is the restraining order is broken. Copeland beats them both up 2-on-1, or 1-on-2, and then he goes for another spear, but Stokeley throws powder in his eyes for the disqualification. Of all the matches to use the DQ on. He can't even beat Stokeley before beating his ass further afterwards.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. This is like a match where nobody cares about when a pin, if there's a pin or not. Literally, like there are matches that if you want to see a finish, nobody cared about a finish. Nobody cared about a pin here.
So pin him then. Who cares? That's my point. Who cares?
Because it does.
We only do 2 DQs a year. This is one of them.
Because they wanted heat. They wanted heat, and they needed heat to set up Christian coming in.
Well, the heat was afterwards when FTR attacks the guy.
That's the
point. And they're double teaming him.
But that's the point. The powder set it up.
This was.
That's the deal.
I've seen enough DQs, Dave, in the last 2 weeks. I don't need another one.
Guess what?
God.
It's from a different.
Just beat Stokeley, for crying out loud. He'll be all right.
There was no point in doing it, and there was no point in doing a pin.
It's fine. So FTR attacks.
But here's the thing: the fact that there's a bunch of DQs in another company should not affect Tony doing his 3 DQs a year. That's it.
Okay, my point is, if you're gonna do a DQ, do it when you need it. You didn't need it here. You could have just beat Stokeley. It doesn't matter. FTR beats the guy. We got a bigger problem, Dave. Listen, we're moving on. The bigger problem is FTR attacks this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And who should just come out to make the save?
Christian.
But Christian.
Yeah.
And he hits the ring with Spike. And he beats up Nick. He beats up Kip. And then they look at each other.
And they hug.
And Copeland hugged him.
Yeah. Yeah. Too soon. This was like the scene.
I let it play out, everybody. And it sucks.
I would agree. It was too quick.
And you know what? You know what else? After all that, with the whole restraining order and all that, well, the restraining order has been lifted, but we're not actually doing that match. The match
we're doing it in Toronto.
It's Edge and Christian versus... Why do we even need this match on this show? Shouldn't their first match in 12 years be on that show in Toronto?
I guess the idea is that they could do the first match and give them a win, because it may be a championship match. So then you cannot complain that they haven't even gotten a win and they're getting a championship match. So they are getting a win because that may be a championship match. It may not be, but the original plan, I can tell you for sure, the original plan was for them to get a win to build to a championship match. That may not happen.
A win, okay.
Well, I mean, a win, and it's a grudge match. It's not like Nick and Sabian haven't been cutting promos on Christian for weeks and weeks. It's not like it's just some match out of nowhere. It's a match for them to get a win because they can pin Kip, and it's fine. And it's, hopefully it's not a long match.
It will be.
I hope it's not. Yeah, I know it might be. I mean, it's a big one for Nick. It's a big one for Kip too, because it's like they usually don't get these kind of opportunities against guys of this caliber. And, you know, I mean, they're not going to win, but it's a good shot for them to put up a real good showing and have a good match with two smart guys they're two smart guys.
Hey guys, did you love this clip? If so, you should join our channel. Just hit the join button and you'll have full access to every single show that we do. Wrestling Observer Live, Wrestling Observer Radio, The Brian and Vinny Show, all of them in full HD, full length, plus archives of all of your favorite shows. Click join today and don't miss out.